Hi guys, Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel. Today I'm doing paid review MA11. And as the inventor, I invented wristwatch check. Let's do a wristwatch check. I'm wearing a bluesy Submariner. Look at this Submariner. Don't you love it? It's pre-ceramic, no holes case, gold in the clasp. I love it. Okay guys, this is from Pierre. Dear Archie, I did not follow your advice and I bought the Tudor GMT as my second watch in my collection. The first watch I own is an Omega Seamaster bought in 1996. I plan to add a Rolex to my collection. I have 3 models in mind and would like your advice. Number 1, Submariner with date. I love the Cyclops. I really like this watch. It is iconic and people will notice it on my wrist. But in my collection, I already have a diver with the Omega. The next option is an Explorer 1 39mm. It's elegant watch. That would be great to add to my collection. It's discreet. It might go unnoticed. The next piece is an Air King. I love the dial, but no one seems to like this watch. I might be tired of it in a few years. The Explorer and the Air King fit more in my budget range than the Sub. The Sub is an eye catcher. What would be the best add-on to my collection, Pierre? Thank you, Pierre, for doing a paid review through Paul Pluta. This is what keeps me full-time. Without paid reviews, I'd be fucked. I'd be absolutely fucked. Okay, let's have a talk about this and see what advice I can throw out there. Okay, he bought the Tudor GMT, which is not a bad watch. It's actually a very, very nice watch. He's also got an Omega Seamaster. Now, I gotta tell you this now. It's nice to have rules for your collection. You know, like you try and build a chronograph, a diver, a GMT. It's nice to have these rules, but sometimes in life you've got to go with what you really want. The Seamaster, look, it depends. You need to make the decision. Do you sell it or keep it? I would be, if it was me, I would be saying, let's piss it off. Okay, let's piss it off. Omega is very soft brand. They've really done some stupid things. A lot of things that make me really angry. So I would kind of say to you, you've got the GMT Pepsi Tudor. Well, that's a nice watch. I'd go Submariner date. If you really love the Cyclops, people have big debates. They go Cyclops date or no date. But you love the Cyclops. Man, reading this email here, you really want a Rolex Submariner. And I can't blame you. I can't blame you. The Submariner is probably the most iconic sports Rolex. I'm wearing a bluesy. I'm middle-aged. I'm 47 this year. I have wanted this watch. I've wanted it for over 20 years. I've loved the GMTs. I've loved so many Rolexes, but the Submariner is just fucking beautiful. I've always loved, and I always wanted a bluesy. I really, really did. My advice to you is piss that fucking Omega off. You don't have to do it straight away. You can keep the Tudor Pepsi. Don't sell the Tudor. I reckon the Tudor's a beautiful watch. Get the Submariner with date. Doesn't matter. You go ceramic or pre-ceramic, whatever you want to do. Get rid of the Seamaster, and I'd be getting an Omega Speedmaster Man on the fucking Moon. That way there, you're getting the icons in the range. The Tudor Pepsi is fucking cool. Tudor is just cool. It's a cool watch. So that gives you your GMT. Your Rolex Sub gives you your diver. And down the track, when you piss off that Seamaster and you've woken up, you can get yourself an Omega Speedmaster Man on the fucking Moon with the Halcyon glass and the manual wind movement. And then you got 3 icons, which are fucking sexy, fucking beautiful. Okay. Now you might say, well, I don't really want to sell the Seamaster. Yeah, but you could possibly keep the fucking Seamaster for what it's worth, because it's a 96. You know, a lot of the Seamasters, fuck, they're soft as shit. Look, you got to be a man, okay? You got to be a man. You got to be a fucking man sometimes and say, well, it's expensive. Beautiful things are fucking expensive. That's life. You got to man up. I got to tell you the truth. In life, you look at things and say, oh, fuck, it's just, I'd much rather, my budget would like the Explorer 1 or the Air King. But you're almost in grasp. You know what I mean? You've saved up this massive money. Well, I hope you have. Just a little bit short. Man, get the Submariner. Get the Submariner. Whenever I've gone cheap, I've still wanted the Submariner. So I haven't stopped that itch. The itch is still there. My best advice is don't cheap out. Don't cheap out. You're almost there. Get it. Look, I actually love the Explorer 1. I think that is a superb watch. And I love the Air King. I don't think the Air King is bad at all. The Air King is one of the original sports models in the range. But it sounds to me like they're a compromise. And you're a bit of a show-off. You're a little bit, just reading between the lines there, you're a bit of a fucking peacock, which I don't really like. I don't really like these tosses, but I think you'll mature with a bit of age. You need an older woman to fucking put you in your place, Pierre. That's what you need. An older woman who just tells you what you want and you learn a lot. That's what you really need. Maybe if you're married already, you might want to consider an affair with a older, wealthy woman. You could try hanging around at Mercedes service centers. It's always a good way to pick up the wealthy bitches. Now, I've got to be honest with you. I'd get the Submariner with the date because you're almost there. It's hanging fruit. You've just got to stretch yourself. Look, of course it's expensive. I mean, fuck, that's they're Rolex. They're Rolex. They are expensive, but come on, man. Everything in life is always a bit of a struggle. It's always a bit of a problem. Are you an alpha or a beta soy? You've got to ask that question. Get the Submariner. I mean, even if you sold the Seamaster, with the money you've got and the Seamaster, you covered. Get the fucking Rolex and then get a fucking Speedmaster Man on the Moon. That's what I would do. Do that, man. Come on, Pierre. Work with me, not against me. Work with me, not against me. I think that'd be a great way to go. I do. There's nothing. See, just the way you've written it, you've already told me, reading between the lines, you really want the sub. Get the sub date. If that watch means so much to you, get it. I've wanted a bluesy. I'll tell you how. I had a rough one in the 90s. I bought it second hand, and then I sold it because I needed the money, and I've wanted one ever since then. And then I got a small inheritance in 2009, and I bought the Calatrava, but I was actually seriously contemplating maybe getting a bluesy. So I've always wanted a bluesy Submariner. And I even went crazy and got the gold one, but the bluesy's the one I wanted because it's got the strength of steel with a little bit of gold there. And I wanted the blue. So my honest advice to you is go for what you really want. I don't never regret buying that. I fucking love it. I fucking wanted one for years. And they're so fucking cool. They are extremely, extremely cool pieces. Incredibly cool. And that's what really did it for me. I just thought they were amazing. Absolutely amazing. Submariners are super cool. I would say you got to go with where your heart is. If you really want a Submariner, get the Submariner. It's like the guy who always wanted a Mercedes. He wants a convertible, and he buys the four-door because it's more practical. I mean, fuck. If you want the convertible, sometimes you just got to fucking do it. And that's the thing, man. If you really want the fucking sub, get the sub. Get the sub. I love the Explorer one. I actually wanted one of those for a long time too, because my first Rolex was a 1016 Explorer one, so I wanted, and that was a bit small. So in hindsight, in modern times, it's a bit small, and they're fucking huge, mega money. So I thought, I wouldn't get that vintage one again. I can't afford it. It's too expensive, and it's not too expensive. I mean, I could sell my Patek and get one, but I thought I don't really want to do that. And I want to get one which is bigger. So I love it. I love it to death. But the way you wrote this email, you're looking at the Explorer one as a compromise, and it's not nice to compromise. If you have to save a bit more, put it on your credit card. Maybe get a second job. Do a bit of Ubering. A bit of Ubering never hurt anyone. It gives you a humble prospect to life. A bit of Ubering. The other thing is too, you can put a credit card. I mean, if you're in a relationship and the wife doesn't want to get credit card debt, just send the bills to the work address. That's always a good idea. And I mean, just fuck them. I mean, life is for living, man. Life is for living. Get what makes you happy, because you just don't know how long you're here. I got a nasty cough that doesn't seem to go. I mean, fuck me dead. Well, you gotta be making yourself happy. So go for the sub. Go for the sub. Get rid of the Seamaster and get yourself a fucking Speedy. That's what I'd do. If you want to keep the Seamaster, keep the fucking thing. Be a man. Life is expensive. That's how it is. Just be a man. Be a man. Get a second job, third job. I mean, there's a number of things you could do. Okay, just it's all hard. Life is hard, man. Life is hard. But it's okay. Just we're men. We're men. We can take this shit. I'm Paul Pluta. This has been a paid review. This keeps me full time. Like, subscribe, tell your fuckwit friends, and don't be afraid to push the envelope a bit. Push the envelope. So guys, until next time, see you later, fuckers, and keep watching the Paul Pluta channel.